Hello and welcome to the PAT Frequently Asked Questions podcast. In this episode, I'm going to talk about the different kinds of study materials you can find on our website, the differences between them, and what you may want to order. So let's pop over to the PAT website and see what we have. I'll type the URL address for our website up here in the browser window. That address is fyi.uwex.edu/PAT. And that takes you to our home page. Notice the menu choices here. We have certification, we have products, ordering study materials, exam, live trainings, etc. I'm going to go back here to ordering study materials since that's what we're going to talk about for now. There is a lot of good information on this page, whether you're just starting out with the certification process or even if you're an old pro. But again, I'm going to focus here on the types of training materials you can find here. So here we are hovering our mouse over ordering, and you can see that there are two choices, commercial and private applicators. Going to be talking about commercial for now, so we'll click on the commercial applicators. And you can see that takes us to a page with some information on it about how to become certified as a commercial pesticide applicator. It gives you some basic information here. And notice here it tells you that if you want to pay by check, you can download a commercial mail order form that we have here. You can fill this out, you can mail it back to us with a check, and you'll get your study materials that way. But I'm going to focus here on going to the PAT store, and to order through our store you will have to use a credit card. Notice down the left-hand side we have a number of different certification categories that you can get certified in. I'm going to choose the Turf and Landscape. This will give us some of the largest choices of the study materials that we have, so I can talk about those differences. You'll notice that you have the printed manual, there is a PDF format of the manual, there's a DVD, there's a CD. When available, we would have an online course that would also be listed up here. It's not listed at the present time. And if we scroll down a little bit, you can see that there also are some live training review sessions. These, again, will show up when they are available, which is generally early the first 3-4 months of the year. So, which of these study materials should you order? Well, it depends on what you think is going to help you study best for your certification exam. We'll start out by talking about the basic printed manual. So the printed manual, as you've no doubt guessed, is simply a hard copy of the manual printed on paper. Although this might seem a retro choice in this day and age, many people like to read something they can hold on to, mark up, and highlight. I often prefer reading something on paper myself to a screen. The printed manual is the basic learning material you can purchase from the PAT program, and it gives you all the information you need to study for and to pass the certification exam. Another choice you have is to purchase the PDF version of the manual. The PDF manual is an electronic copy of the manual that you can read on your computer, like I'm doing here, or on your phone, tablet, or other electronic device. The PDF manual contains all the same information that's in the printed manual. However, it does come with a couple of extra features. For example, many of the photographs and graphics that are printed black and white in the paper manual are in color in the PDF version. There are also interactive elements. Some of these interactive elements help you navigate around the PDF version of the manual itself, such as words in italics are defined in the glossary, just as they are in the printed manual, but in the electronic version, all you have to do is simply click on the word. Let's click on the word drift here, and that takes you to the glossary page with the definition for the word drift. A little simple click takes you back to where you were before. As I said, there are other interactive elements that help you navigate around the PDF manual itself. For example, here's a link that would take you to the Appendix H, the Weed Management Appendix, and there are also interactive elements that take you to outside resources. For example, if we mention a certain law or a government agency, we often have links that would take you right to those laws and agencies. Also, there are links, for example, here's a link to the UW Extension website. Click on that link and it's going to open up the UW Extension site in your browser. Let's close that down. And just as another example, here's a link that will take you to an online weed identification tool that may come in handy. So again, the PDF version of the manual is really just an electronic version of the printed manual with some extra interactive elements thrown in. Besides the printed and the PDF versions of the manual, we do offer online courses as another choice for you. Note that we do not have these courses for all the categories, although we are working on them. If you order the course, you get access to a website, and on that website for the course we have much of the information that's presented in the printed and PDF manuals, with the addition of some different photographs, graphics, quizzes to test your knowledge, and also audio recordings, so you can listen to the information along with reading it. In addition, you get the PDF manual as part of the fee you pay for the course. Lastly, let's talk about some supplemental training material that you can purchase. This would be the live training review sessions as well as the DVDs. Not all categories have these options. We typically offer the live training review sessions in the first quarter of the year in some of the certification categories. In these one-day sessions, we present some of the highlights of the information in the manual, and then the Department of Agriculture steps in the afternoon to give you the certification exam. We can't possibly cover everything in the manual in that period of time, which is why we say these are meant to be supplemental and they're just review sessions. These training sessions alone will not prepare you for the exam, and you must have purchased one of the other basic training materials, printed manual, PDF, or online course, to be able to take the certification exam. Since the DVDs are simply recordings of the live review training sessions, the same information applies to them. They are, again, simply supplements to the basic training and can't be used by themselves to take the certification exam. One important warning about the DVDs is that we have not been updating them for a number of years and may indeed phase them out. While much of the information in them is useful, some of it can also be out of date as well. So now that you know the differences between the study materials we offer, printed manual, PDF manual, online course, the choice is up to you which you want to purchase. Whichever you choose, remember that we at the PAT program are always here to help you if you have questions about the information in the manuals. Don't be afraid to contact us.